Hello there everyone and welcome, it is Niran here, and today it is time for me to bring you a really cool list in my opinion. This is a list of the most overpowered players in FIFA Career Mode history, and there are a lot. Now, there's obviously a lot of talk when it comes to FIFA, generally speaking, about overpowered players, about Ultimate Team. Everyone always focuses on the Ultimate Team overpowered players, but there are so many that grow to be overpowered players because they're youngsters and they're wonder kids in Career Mode, and over the years there's been plenty of them. I'm going to be guiding you through memory lane as we take a look at some of the more recent FIFAs, I think the last 8, and talk about the most overpowered in those games. Slap a like on the video if you enjoy, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. But first of all, we start off with FIFA 18 and then we'll go slowly back in time until FIFA 11. Kylian Mbappe though is of course the most recent of these ones. 94 potential. I mean, when you're 18 and have 94 potential, you're always going to be an overpowered player. This guy is good in every department. He's obviously shone in the World Cup as being very multi-talented, very pacey, very strong in his own right, clinical finisher, great dribbler, very decent passer of the ball, and he's got all those attributes, of course, on FIFA 18 as well when he reaches his potential. Obviously on loan at the start, so you'll have to wait a season to buy him off Monaco, but 4-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot, high attacking work rate, as well as all those incredible attributes makes him the most overpowered player by far on FIFA 18. Going back onto FIFA 17 now, we take a look at probably one of the most overpowered players of all time. This is Renato Sanches. Fresh off the back of course, winning the Euros in 2016, he joined Bayern Munich from Benfica. Didn't really work out for him, but he was incredible on FIFA 17 and well renowned for being the only player that you could train to 100 overall. If you trained him. His potential, I believe, was 89, but given how well-rounded a lot of his stats were, if you trained him and left his physicals alone, he could actually reach 100 overall, and for that reason, he's got to be one of the most overpowered players of all time. Started at 77, 18 years of age, great work rates and skill moves as well. Definitely one of the best players in this video, along with this man here, Paul Pogba, who also, like Mbappe earlier, had a potential of 94, this time on FIFA 17 after joining Manchester United from Juventus. And look at some of his stats. So many of those are dark green. Only 3 attributes that aren't light green, and 2 of them would get there within a year anyway. Like, he is probably one of the most well-rounded players in FIFA history on Career Mode. Could play all the way through the centre midfield, 23 years of age, 5-star skill moves as well, just to add to the mix of incredible attributes, having 5-star skill moves and high attacking work rate, as well as being 88 rated. Again, like Renato Sanches, one of the most overpowered players of all time on Career Mode. Yuri Tielemans jumped onto the scene in FIFA 15 and FIFA 16. In my opinion, he was better on FIFA 16, especially to play with. He was playing for Anderlecht back then. This is before he joined Monaco, of course, the French side. Again, pretty well-rounded player, apart from pace really that was lacking for him a little bit. His strength wasn't that great, but that grew into him as obviously he grew as a player and reached his potential, which I believe was 88 or 89 on this iteration of the game. 5-star weak foot as well, always helps with a midfielder. His passing and dribbling was unreal on this game, and his long shots were pretty damn decent as well. He was a perfect central midfielder, unfortunately just lacking a little bit in pace, but he was definitely the most overpowered player of this game, I would say. And Embolo as well, who was playing for Basel back then before he signed for Schalke, of course, more recently. Another player who was ridiculously overpowered on this game, mainly because of his pace and strength, starting at 87 and 85 respectively at 76 overall. That is ridiculous, and especially when you're going to grow to 88 overall from an 18-year-old, that pace and strength is going to be near enough 99, near enough perfect. 4-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves as well. Of course, he was only 18 at the time and 76 rated. This guy was unbelievable, and had 4-star skill moves and 4-star weak foot as well. Very decent player there in the form of Embolo. Now, I couldn't really identify anyone that fitted the bill on FIFA 15, but we jump back now to FIFA 14 and check out this man here, Zakaria Bakkali, who jumped onto the scene on this game from PSV Eindhoven, and oh my god, this guy was unbelievable. His dribbling, balance, agility and pace were completely unrivaled on this game. His strength wasn't great, but by the time he reached his potential of 90, it just didn't even matter. Great skill moves, very versatile, could play on either wing, 17 years of age only from Belgium, high attacking work rate. This guy unfortunately clearly didn't have the work rates when it came to to training though, his career hasn't really gone anywhere in comparison to where you would expect it to. I think he left Valencia this summer, can't remember who he joined, but yeah, he unfortunately has got nowhere near that potential, but on FIFA 14, he was absolutely unreal and by far one of the best players on career mode and the wonder kid of that game. Viktor Ibarbo though, my goodness gracious me. I talked about players who could be considered Ultimate Team, like, overpowered players at the start of the video. This guy obviously was, and coming off the back of that on FIFA 13 and the likes, for some reason EA thought it would be a great idea to give this kid a potential of 87 in career mode, which built even further upon how overpowered he was as his base stat. Viktor Ibarbo completely unplayable on both FIFA 13 but mostly on FIFA 14 as well. Jumping back though to FIFA 13 now, we have Mario Girt, who was undoubtedly the wonder kid of FIFA 12 and FIFA 13. Borussia Dortmund at the time, obviously various injury situations haven't really helped his career in real life, but he helped win Germany the World Cup of course, so he's had a pretty decent career thus far. Still playing for Borussia Dortmund back then though when he was 20 years of age, very versatile, 4-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves, 84 rated, already a playmaker, dribbler and acrobat in terms of specialities. This guy was unreal. 90 ball control and balance, unreal dribbling, unreal passing ability, pace, passing ability, like this guy was just unbelievable, like in every single sense. Mario Götze, definitely the best player on FIFA 13. This guy here was really good as well, Alexander Merkel. Again, another sort of failed wonder kid if you like, and who even knows where he's ended up. I think he plays in a German second tier these days, but back then he was playing for Genoa. Another attacking midfielder like Mario Götze before him, and again from Germany. Again, very versatile as well. 3-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves. Didn't look as flashy on the outside as Mario Götze, but this guy, when he reached his potential, was just a very, very steady passer of the ball. Similar actually to Toni Kroos in the early days of his FIFA Career Mode career, if that makes any sense. The early days of Toni Kroos on Career Mode, they were very similar players, Merkel, but I always preferred Merkel because his long shots were slightly better when he reached his potential. And Luiz Muriel, I mean, we talked about Viktor Ibarbo, this guy, another player who will live on fondly in the memories of Ultimate Team players back in the day. This guy, again, was an absolute animal on Career Mode as well. Very pacey, very good agility, good reactions, ball control, dribbling and finishing on this guy who was 78 rated at the time from Colombia, 4-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves, playing for Udinese. Again, someone who was so overpowered as his base stat on Ultimate Team. Give him an extra 6 or 7 attributes on Career Mode and he was always going to be absolutely unreal. Think of Muriel and Ibarbo back in the overpowered days on Ultimate Team with stats cards on them. That's what they were like in Career Mode. Absolutely unreal. And this guy was the same as well. Romelu Lukaku, obviously a wonder kid who's gone on to fulfill that potential, now of course playing for Manchester United. But back on FIFA 12, he was playing for Chelsea and he was 78 rated, and this guy was already 90 plus on his strength and 85 plus on his pace at 18. And on a game like FIFA 12, that's end game. Game over. Once you give this guy anything more in terms of finishing, that is game done. He was that good at 78 overall, and he had a potential of 88 on this game. Just imagine how strong and how pacey this guy was when he reached his potential of 88. He was pretty much unplayable. I'm not going to lie to you, he was literally unplayable on FIFA 12. But the final player is this man here, David Luiz. We go all the way back to FIFA 11 for the first defender of this video. And to put it bluntly, this is the best defender I've ever used in Career Mode. Young David Luiz, back from when he was playing at Benfica, was absolutely unbelievable. All his defensive stats were ridiculous, so his tackling, his marking, all that sort of stuff. He was great in the air, really pacey, really strong, high attacking and defensive work rate, could play as a fullback as well. And he grew to like 88. I've never ever used a defender as good as David Luiz on Career Mode when he on FIFA 11. It was unbelievable. Even from the start, he would literally stop everybody. So as soon as he reached his potential, he was a wall on his own. You didn't even need the other 3 defenders in the back 4. If you had David Luiz, it was fine. He was obviously very overpowered when FIFA 12 and FIFA 13 came around on Ultimate Team, but when he reached his potential on FIFA 11 Career Mode, he was just as good. So that's going to wrap up today's video, showcasing some of the most overpowered players in FIFA Career Mode history. But obviously to an extent it comes down to the player using these guys, so down in the comment section let me know who your favourite overpowered players are in FIFA Career Mode history, because obviously I haven't used absolutely everybody on every single game, so you guys might have some different ones, but judging off stats and judging off personal experience, these guys were absolutely unstoppable in respective Career Mode saves. If you're new to the channel, slap a like on the video, and of course subscribe if you are new to the channel. It's the big red button under the video, and it really massively helps me out. Once again, thank you for 60,000 subscribers recently, which is absolutely unreal. Growth is huge, so massive props to you guys. And you can follow me on social media too. My Twitter handle and Instagram are the same. It's at @theofficialfng, and links are down below. But it's been a pleasure ranting at you guys today. Have a great day, enjoy yourselves, and goodbye.